call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete, locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby, and Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Bridges. Here's Hart. 13 points in the win against Miami. New York, again, can't hit. Reeves with the ball, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Pass to James. The three is up. It's James on the wing. Shoots over Hart. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Stolen by Ayton. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Towns, left side, from deep. Hachimura with a rebound. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 5. Well, we can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
3-on-3. Here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Doncic. Oh, wow!
How about that dribble drive by Luka, showing you some work right there.
New York leading by 7. Outside Hart. Launches it. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
The kick out to Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. And stolen by Brunson. And so it's the New York Knicks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Lakers trail by 8. So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Diawara in at the 4-man position. Hachimura, the pass to James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
Pass to Clarkson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Diawara. It's Bridges on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Reeves against Clarkson. Out to the wing. Hachimura outside. Ayton, a screen on Robinson. Hachimura finds Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
Knicks leading by 5. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Bridges right side, fires from deep, and the Knicks miss again. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Smith. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Bridges outside, fires for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali5.
Thanks a lot. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture, guys.
They are relentless. All right, Ali, appreciate the report. We see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA doors?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off a shot clock, with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Back to Anunoby. They need this. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for the Knicks, Yabusele, he's checked in for Robinson. Shamet comes in for Bridges. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Now here's Towns, guarded by Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 5. Back to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot here. Shamet, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Brunson against Smith. Left side Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven
Without those two qualities, that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game, you have to admire it.
Pass to Yabusele. Going inside, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They started the game by pounding the ball inside. I don't know why they've gone away from it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York.
One shot.
.30 seconds left in the second. Los Angeles leading by 3. It's Smart on the wing. Lets the three fly, and he buries his first look.
Now, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
Outside Brunson. Brunson rushes in. Anunoby for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the...
The previous play is under review.
We're heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Lakers on top, up by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Greetings, folks. First up, let's see some scores from across. The Cavaliers came out on top against the Hornets in Charlotte. It gives them their second victory in their previous 6 outings. Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
Their focus on defense has been...
And that is going to do it for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We've got Marcus Smart. Jake LaRavia is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Hayes, and it's Smith in at the point guard position. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. And here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's Towns. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot. shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
First team foul. Shooting for New York, Bentley-ali5.
And it's tied up with that one. Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Hayes with a screen on Brunson. Smith passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Hart can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to LaRavia. Stolen by Anunoby. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And that one falls for Towns. And so it's New York with it. Hart with a screen on Smart. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
His 4th giveaway tonight. Just another loss of concentration. I don't know what's going on with him.
The Lakers in the lead. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And book it for Vanderbilt. Brunson with it. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game to the paint. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team. And his struggles have been apparent, unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And a look at the stats for Karl Anthony Towns.
Substitution on the board.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Bridges outside. From downtown. They get it back. Towns passes to Anunoby. No luck on that one. The Lakers lead by 6. Now here's Doncic. He's been an offensive force, averaging close to 34 a game. Pass to Reeves. Let's go with a 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Reeves has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Hart to halt the run. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
Ayton, a screen on Brunson. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Hart passes to Towns. Now Anunoby, guarded by Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayden's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Back to Doncic. 4-3. Oh! Luka sinks it from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Unloads from 13 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's Brunson from the arc. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Doncic passes to Reeves. And another three for the Lakers.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Buck Porty comes in for Hart, and Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Anunoby. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Brunson looks it over. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Brunson. This one for three. And the Knicks miss again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
On the wing, Reeves. There's the three. That shot missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Elbow shot on the way. Not going to go that time.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by James, no good. Knicks trail by 9. Clarkson for three. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Doncic finds Hachimura. The three, James. The shot that time not on target. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Lakers ahead. They lead by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Down low. Drains the triple.
And Reeves is a legitimate threat from outside the arc. He also has a good feel for when to fire away.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. Shoots over Ayton. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Now here's McBride. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The defense trying to get physical with Mr. Robinson, and he's all about that. Go ahead.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Clarkson passes to McBride. New York working the ball around now. Towns a screen on James. Karl Anthony Towns doing his thing inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Clarkson against Reeves. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Over Clarkson. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 5. McBride attacking. Anunoby for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. James deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Ayton pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 8. James outside. Hachimura with a screen on Anunoby. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Towns. Over Hachimura. Towns, that's good.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
The Lakers lead by 9. Doncic outside. Doncic, counted.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Lakers fans, put your hands together. Make some noise for your Lakers team.
So for the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. And let's send it over to Ali5.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Appreciate the report, Ali. Smart on the drive. Oh, the sweet floater.
How about the incredible body control? Defense was super physical. It didn't impede his progress.
Brunson. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Los Angeles leading by 12. Smith. Oh, missed on the tray. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now Brunson. Towns a screen on Vanderbilt. Brunson.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson has proven he can knock these in.
Second team. At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson.
That free throw good from Brunson. Both free throws good from Brunson. Here's Smith. 1:36 left to play in the fourth quarter. And there's the drive. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
In a big play by Smith. Gets it off despite taking a hit.
That's good from Smith. Knicks trail by 13. Right side, Brunson. Now Towns. Whoa, Towns with the power.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Stolen by Anunoby. Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Hayes with a screen on Brunson. Smith. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we could put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Lakers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for LeBron James.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Now Anunoby. He fires from 18. Oh, smart with a rebound. Now Smith. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Oh! Gets you some! Showing some power. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Towns a screen on Smith. Brunson.
Jalen Brunson.
Let's loose for three. It's in! So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now a minute to check in with Ali5. She's courtside. Hey, Ali.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like...
Thanks, Ali. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Ali5, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Now upon a... Really intriguing part of the season, Craig. It seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the power forward. Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
Second free throw, no good. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
And he nails the third.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Now here's Towns. On the wing, Bridges. 5 on the clock. There's the three. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Reed. Knocked loose. Anunoby against LeBron. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Pass to Towns. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
If Reeves can get the ball inside, he's a pretty reliable scorer.
Now the Knicks with it. It's a three-point game. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. New York needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Anunoby outside. Brunson with a clean look. Connects from three-point range.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Doncic outside. LeBron outside. Doncic with a screen on Anunoby. James kicks to Doncic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you three. The revenge triple.
Pass to Hart. Now Anunoby. Brunson scanning the floor. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I love the low simmer fire that Brunson plays with. He seems never to be out of control or over emotional. And when he goes inside, he's prepared to fight.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Ali5.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. The coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Kevin?
And Ali, thanks so much.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Hachimura. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves. The Knicks also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Bridges. Towns up top, covered by Hayes. Brunson against Doncic. Now here's Brunson. He right on him. Robinson passes to Brunson. Towns wide open. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
You got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range. I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center. And in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told. This pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Now here's Brunson. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Here's Towns. It's Hart on the wing. Clock at 4. Over Hayes. And again, it's New York.
Not Hart's main strength as a hooper. Still, he can do some damage in the mid-range.
Doncic against Brunson. Doncic's shot is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Brunson. A special move before the shot. That's 7 points here for Jalen Brunson.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Doncic passes to Hayes. A 3-ball. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Hayes.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
Outside, Towns. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here's Brunson outside. Buries it from three-point range. Brunson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for New York. Doncic looking it over. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 11 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Diawara in at the 4-man position.
He's normally good for at least a couple of throwbacks a game. Robinson a force on that defensive side of the ball.
Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher rolling out of picks for the lob.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Smart puts the pick in for Reeves. Pass to Kleba. Over Diawara. Outside for Smart. Doubled by Bridges. Los Angeles with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's McBride. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time.
switch here. Vincent's checked in. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And he hits the first of 3. And coming into this season, J.J. Redick and the Lakers, Clark, emphasizing the importance of championship-level conditioning.
Well, hard to see that as directed at anyone other than Luka Doncic. That's one of the criticisms of Luka, his conditioning and his lack of effort defensively. This was a big question when they traded for him. Could they convince him to make the conditioning commitment necessary?
And he makes all 3. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Knicks trail by 3. Hayes with the steal. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by McBride. Doncic passes to Reeves. Shoots over Anunoby. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got his second basket.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
McBride passes to Anunoby. There's the screen. Outside, Towns. New York, no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Reeves can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Bridges. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Inside, and the dunk by Robinson.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning, or else he's dunking all over everybody.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Lakers with some changes. Hatchimer is checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Dalton Connect in for Austin Reeves. Landry Shamet's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Ayton a screen on Anunoby. Spins. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Connect. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Connect is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. Doncic with the block. LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. It's deflected and stolen by Anunoby. Shamet with it. Connect, hits him up.
Length, you can't teach it. Anunoby's got it.
So for New York, their last game, a win against Miami.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Here's LeBron. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Pass to Towns. Baseline try. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Now, here's Anunoby after LeBron James's miss. Gonna finds James. Towns with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game play. Shamet, a shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
James looking it over. 11 seconds left now here in the second. Good D by Anunoby.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers